So we thought we'd come back out here to the tank farm. Found out that's what it's called. Tried to go back around the hospital and a couple of other places, but there was just a lot of people around. Lots and lots of people, so we decided this would be okay to do today. So this is the only way into the tank farm that we know of. And as I'm looking at the road, I'm not really one to tell you if the tire tracks are fresh or not, but it has rained since we've last been out here, so some of these look a little fresh. So not sure if we're going to come up on anybody or not. So I got to climb up this little hill, but I am not going to complain. Ow, something just grabbed my hair. See if I can get around this way. Okay, that was a little precarious, but I made it. There is the tank that I climbed. You know, I'll have to look back at the old video. I don't remember that graffiti on it, but I could be wrong. There's another tank over there. And then over this way, there's a building. And that little station that my abandoned South Carolina friend said, yes, I called you out again, was a place where they would separate the oil and the water. This is interesting as I walk around the tank that I climbed in. Looks like some kind of door. And then there's some kind of equipment there. And it looks like maybe a line where they pump the fuel. And oh, by the way, for my friends who are in colder places, it's not 80 degrees today. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's cold. Not sure what that is. Okay, abandoned South Carolina, what is it? It's not far from the tank. Looks like that's water in it. Doesn't look like there's any oil mixed with it. So what is it? And then over there, you can see the lines. And it looks like they go up over this way. That's rather interesting. An upside down R with what looks like teardrops and something called CDC Crew. This is really big. And that's coming out of the tank, one of the tanks. We're not far from the Charleston Harbor. And boy, the breeze that's coming through is cold, and it's been raining the past 2 days, so it's really cold. And you know what, that is some narrow stairs, and the artwork on this one really is pretty. And you know what I like the fact that whoever did the artwork didn't leave behind the paint cans and make a mess. Those are some really, really, really narrow stairs. So Charles tells me that one of the tanks over here, the little hole at the bottom is actually open. It's big enough that a person can climb in, but I kind of doubt I will. Okay, so here we're coming up on this one. That is definitely some... Oh, you scared the crap out of me. He hollered in it. Wow. Okay, this is just a little bit creepy.
Hey!
That hurt my ears. It's really kind of clean. trying to keep the flashlight and the camera together. So hopefully you guys can see what I see. It's really, really clean. Quit yelling! You're gonna get us caught. I hear the echo, but you're gonna get us caught. Because everybody else probably hears the echo too. What did you yell anyway? The floor looks really nice and clean. Now I'm going to continue to take footage in hopes of getting some good footage. I'm actually leaning in the hole itself. There's another hole right up there. Looks like some kind of cement bottom. And these tall beams that go all the way to the top.
The brick ones were built in around World War II.
Okay.
There was not a lot of metal. And you can see the tiered architecture or structure. And at that time, I'm sure they had a need for oil or fuel oil or whatever.
All right, so what is this one made out of then?
Well, that's made out of steel. And once steel wasn't needed to build ships and stuff like that, that's how those, that's probably, I don't know, I'm not an expert to guess, but I'd say 60s to 70s.
Why did they build the hills up like that?
In case they had a burst.
Oh.
It contained...
Oh. In case one of them broke open.
Right.
Okay.
Had in them.
That makes sense. Oh, Shelby, don't go in there. I don't think I could get you out of there. Although, look, there is steps.
Oh, yeah.
There's a frog
Those
sitting.
are probably pumps that move fuel around. I mean, they needed to circulate fuel. They needed to, it's, when you got something that's highly volatile or like that, you circulate, you don't want to create any bubbles or whatever of heat or...
There's a frog sitting on top of a, looks like some kind of liquor bottle. And there.
You can see it's not very visible, but how they stacked them as far as a round cylinder architectural, and the cedar trees, which was, I guess, to take away from the scent, I don't know, but brick is uncommon. You don't see many brick.
So that's what makes you think these were made around World War II.
Well, metal was short. They didn't have a whole lot of metal. The Navy base used to have a pretty heavy presence of minesweepers. And most minesweepers operated on diesel or whatever fuel because they were wooden vessels, and they were like tugboats that had magnets to detect or whatever mines.
There's cars over there, Charles. You see them?
Yeah, we'll just come up here and take a short look.
There's more water in this. I guess there's a business over there, y'all. Hopefully they won't pay any attention to us. And I'm trying not to walk fast so as not to draw any attention to myself. This is where I got caught that time with the guy that came back that road. And there definitely is no way out. Shelby, come here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shelby, wait. Wait, don't go in. Wait, baby girl. Wow. Yeah, this is probably full of fleas and other little parasites, Shelby, so you and I are not going in here. There's this little building right here. Oh, and look, there's a boat. I don't know if y'all can see that boat way on the other side or not. And this just has a bunch of hoses in it. Really doesn't hold a lot of promise in here, so I'm not even going to bother. Teeny goes in. I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, I feel like it's been days since I've been out. Feels good to be out. Feels good to be walking around. Just another little outbuilding. Looks like people have been partying. I run into a lot of these buildings around here with either chicken wire or fence. Okay, this has tons and tons of insulation everywhere. Nothing but insulation and some furniture. There's also Detroit Diesel parts catalog, some order forms.
Wow.
Shelby, what'd you find back in that corner? So does that mean it was diesel fuel, maybe? Or is it still
probably
just...
one of those pumps or whatever.
Oh. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to the tank farm. It's starting to get dark. Clouds are rolling in. Looks like it's going to rain again. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll talk to you later. Run, Big Butt, run! Get it on video, because you don't run often. Woo! She don't run fast either. Okay, so the guy that we ran into last time is here again. This is obviously his hangout. We see his car. It's sitting over there. Our car's not far from here. So, this time we'll keep the camera rolling. Not sure if anything will happen or not, but I parked my truck purposely nearby. Oh, Shelby, get out the water. No. Teeny, no. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, get out the water. I'm going to try to get his tag number. So if we ever come up missing, you guys will know who to tell the police the suspects are. You know, I'm starting to feel kind of guilty because this guy may be homeless and living in his car. Oh man, he's leaving. Turn. There he goes. So Charles tells me to follow the guy. He pulls in somewhere. There he is right there in that red car. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to turn around and see if we can get a tag number. See? We're right next to a fire station. He's gotten out of his car and walked away, but at least this way I can get his tag number. So there's his tag number right there. AWQ914. Huh?
That's him.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, anything ever happens to us, give that tag number to the North Charleston Police Department.